Abdul Kul She Buat Wuba Samus Shilpa Temta. Greetings, greetings to the ancestors, greetings to the ancient ones, greetings everybody. Everybody looking at this video. Please, anyone knowing the whereabouts of this child, please contact me. Anybody knowing the whereabouts of this child? Anybody? The last place she was seen or located, if that is the word, is in Barataria. And this child has been missing for 9 months now. I would like to know where she can be located. There might be a reward, or there could be a reward. Please, anybody. She's a year and 7 months. Her name is Neferumul Hitep. And she has gone missing. Before this 9 months period, there were 72 days when she went missing. And within a short space of time, this is 9 months and going with no end in sight at when she will be seen. I have no idea. Please, anybody. This child named Neferumul Hitep. And she is missing for 9 months. No communication. She was last seen with this woman. This is Debian Villarreal. Anybody knowing Debian Villarreal, please let her know that the system that she has trusted in, that she is in breach of the order that she was given, and she should comply and adhere to the order that she was given. It's 9 months now. 9 months is a long time. 72 days was a long time, and now it's 9 months, and I have no idea where my daughter is. This is she and I here again. See, this is my daughter here. This is my daughter here. Please, anybody knowing where she is located, give me a call. My number is 761-1187. Please give me a call. My number is 761-1187. Let me just read a little something here from who my daughter is and what she is, and let me read it quickly. And this is a legal document. See, it is notarized. You know, this document is international. This document stands anywhere on the planet. This document has been sent to the Prime Minister Christopher Rowley. It has also been published many times, and it will be published again. Let me just read what it has in this document here. I, Amen Nas Hitep, now known as Ankh Kalipona Kairi El, that's me, on behalf of my daughter, Neferumul Hitep, now known as Aset Kia Ainala Kairi, El Kairi, alright, do solemnly declare, that's me, in accordance with the 1931 Statute of Westminster, 1778 Article of Confederation and Perpetual Union, Article 11, 1812 Treaty of Ghent, 1794 J Treaty, 1856 Treaty of Marrakesh, all recognized and valid treaties, constitutions for the United States of America, the 1948 Charter of the United Nations, Pope Apology to Indigenous People, the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, and the United Nations Decade for People of African Descent. It says here in this document, okay, that upon discovering that the registration of live birth of April the 16th, 2019, that is when my daughter was born, in Mount Hope Hospital, in Mount Hope, the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, was a contract between myself, her mother, and the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, who did not tell us that they were selling her, a flesh and blood indigenous child, to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago as their chattel property / slave, which is a violation of human rights. I, as the father of Nefermol and Jobmol Hitep, thereby void the contract ab initio for fraud. My daughter is an indigenous flesh and blood female of Kalipona, Moor, and Taino descent, in accordance with the United Nations Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous People, and HJR/194. United States Senate apology to African Americans for slavery, the US apology to the Native Americans, Department of Defense Appropriation Act, as well as Virginia versus Jar. I declare now Nefermol in block letters, Hitep in block letters, on the registration of lifeboat is a corporation, and Nefermol in lower caps, Hitep is an indigenous flesh and blood female of Kalipona, Moor, and Taino descent. My daughter is not a corporation, artificial person, natural person, or fictitious entity or vessel of the corporate government called the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Shipping Act 5/10 and Drugger 50/7. And I give notice internationally, domestically, universally, via this declaration that I deny corporate existence under reservation of all my rights and my child rights, unalienable and otherwise. My child is an indigenous autochthon of this planet, and I make this solemn declaration conscientiously, believing it to be true, and that is the same force and effect as if made under an oath. This is the declaration that was sent registered mail and was also published to Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. And on this document, it has here UCC 1-308, all the rights reserved. Please CC a copy of this document to the following parties: Mrs. Paula Maybix, President of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago; Chief Nana Shabuel, Chief of the Asekata Nation of Yamasi the only indigenous nation on the planet. Also CC a copy to the Jesuit General Otto Sosa Abascal, he's the Pope that wears the black robe; to Pope Francis I, to the Vatican / the Holy See, to Elizabeth II, the United Kingdom, to the United States President / CEO Donald J. Trump, as well as the United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres. This is the document that goes to these people. Again, let me make it clear. My daughter is not a property or the property of the corporation called the Republic of the Government of Trinidad and Tobago. Please, anyone knowing the whereabouts of my daughter, give me a call. My number is 761-1187. 761-1187. I would like to know where she is. I have not seen her. 9 months going, countless times. I hope that I will get some feedback. Anybody knows Debbie and Villarreal, please tell her that she is breached, and please comply to the order that she was given. You know, this is Debbie and Villarreal here. If you know her, if you see this child, remember my number, please. Okay? Abis Gadur, Abis Gadur, Abis Gadur.